Hello, everyone. Welcome to a special edition of the SDN Podcast. I am your host, Eric, and with me, as usual, is my boy, the one and only Mr. Sunday Night Hit. Heat.
Oh my gosh, man.
It's going to stay right there, brother. Guess what? Let's go. Mr. KVB. What's going on, my brother?
How you doing? How you doing? Happy Saturday. Special Saturday.
Heck
Just
yeah.
finished Bad Blood.
Heck yeah. It's a good pay-per-view. So yeah, like Kyle just said, this is gonna be a special edition. This is gonna be just we're not gonna go into a lot of stuff today. We're just gonna cover the Bad Blood PLE today. Um, dude, this paper PLE, I'm gonna keep calling the pay-per-view. I don't give a shit. It was a hell of a lot better than I expected. A hell of a lot better than I expected. What do you think?
Yeah, and I was shocked. Between every match, they were announcing a different Hall of Famer, multiple Hall of Famers in attendance.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if they brought them all there just because of what happened with the hurricane, and they're just trying to get more involved down there.
Could be. It could also be that again, and I said this before previously. WCW and the NWA, they were a Southern company, and me being in Puerto Rico, that's what I grew up watching. I didn't grow up watching WWE. And everybody from the South, whether it's the Carolinas, Georgia, Louisiana, Florida, that was the biggest hotbed right there for the NWA and WCW and all that stuff. And seeing all those legends, man, it was great. Plus, you got to realize that Atlanta, Georgia was the home base for WCW for many, many years.
Yeah.
So, I mean, still is for CNN and Ted Turner and all that stuff. So it was great seeing Arn. I always love seeing Arn. Arn Anderson is one of those wrestlers that I've said it, Four Horsemen, one of my favorite. So seeing Arn is always good. Seeing Tully's always good. Uh, DDP, I love DDP, man. He's just a great guy. And seeing Mickey James, Booker T, but we see Booker T every Tuesday, so it's
Yeah.
like whatever. It's like, but and somebody that we're gonna get to in a couple of minutes here. But dude, it was a great pay-per-view. I mean, from beginning to end, I was one who shitted on the idea of having only 5 matches. Well, no, actually, you know what? Those 5 matches, told a story. You know, they took their time. They didn't rush the match. It was pretty good. Like and not even for one moment, even I'm gonna say it like this, even with the Naya and Bailey, I was still interested, mostly because
Hiffy time.
Tiffy time and all the botchamanias they had, but it was great. I loved it. I loved it. It was great pay-per-view. Great pay-per-view. So you want to get kick it off?
Yeah, I think, they started it off with the right thing. All the blood, uh,
Yeah,
and they threw the wrench in, like I said, even though I
dude.
said the wheel. But they threw the wrench in, Hell in the Cell. That was probably the first Hell in the Cell I actually watched on a PLE, like when it was happening. Uh,
Okay.
I've seen Hell in the Cells, but this is the first one that I've seen that was actually in real time. Um, and I was shocked. I was like, no one went up on top. Like it wasn't super crazy, but there was a lot of blood for the. Well, that's right. We're in a new era, so
Yeah.
it's not PG anymore. Um,
Praise the Lord.
uh, I kind of laughed out loud when McIntyre grabbed that bag of beads and dumped them. I started cracking up because it was funny. I'm like, wow, they really stick with these freaking beads, bro.
No, I got excited. I thought it was gonna be tough sacks, and
Yeah,
I'm like, I'm like,
fucking beads.
what the fuck? I didn't think the same thing you said, but I was like, seriously? Like they're still
No, like
beat?
when I saw him hold the bag, I'm like thumbtacks, and then they dumped him out. I started cracking up because it's like
Yeah.
the whole spin.
No, it was like it's like, but see, me as the parent, I was like, Legos, stepping on them, So I was like, that's probably gonna hurt. It is gonna hurt. But yeah, no, man, they kicked off the PLE with the Hell in a Cell match, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. Um, dude, I don't want this to end. I don't want CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre to end. This has been phenomenal. The work that Drew is doing is freaking great, bro. Like it's really good. And then CM Punk he's just CM Punk, you know? He started a little slow, but I don't know, man. It was great. That's probably why they didn't go on top, okay? Because think about it. If you
Yeah.
go on top, you must come down. So,
Well, even that suplex through the table off the top belt or off the top
nope.
rope. Um, and then when he threw him into the stairs, man, I was sure he broke his shoulder blade.
Listen, there were spots in there that me as a fan and somebody who's been in the business and all this stuff, even I jumped a few times. But I didn't jump because of let's go. Hey, no, it was like he broke his back. Oh, dude, like when he
Mm-hmm.
did the Claymore, when he landed right on the steps, yo, when he hit his lower back, I'm like, that's it? I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
and not that's it because oh, that's the end of the match. I was like, no, I'm motherfucker gonna be able to get up from that. So I don't expect Drew to be there on Tuesday. I mean on Monday. I said Tuesday
No.
because I'm thinking of me work. I'll be there Tuesday. I'll be there. I'll be there. But nah, man, dude, the whole match from beginning to end, like the way it started, the way they told the story, and it was just the false finishes, with the GTS and this and that. Phenomenal. It was a phenomenal match. I
I
had,
miss I missed the after he like I saw him wrapping his chain. All right.
uh-huh, which I knew was
And
gonna be the
then
end of the match.
yeah. And then I had to throw my dog's toy so he would stop crying. And my fire stick's hooked up to the outlets, which is hooked up to a light switch, and I hit it and it went black. I'm like, damn it! I tried
Yo,
rushing around, putting it back on my phone, but it's too late.
so did you? So what did you miss from that match?
Like just the final move. Like I
Oh,
saw
okay,
the 1, 2, 3 count because I pulled it back up on my phone, but I missed the go to sleep with the chain.
okay, but you did see what happened afterwards after the match was over.
Yeah,
Punk falling down and
yeah.
yeah, that made me think for a second. I'm like,
I want
wait a
my
second.
wife. There's like
That's
Rocky.
what he said.
I want my wife. Where's my
Oh,
wife?
dude, they had to put oxygen on him and everything. I was like, that's what happens when you're fighting 3-minute matches.
Yeah, but like Drew
Dude, he was gushing, bro.
gushing. Like I don't know how much blood that man holds.
That that was insane.
Fucking toolbox.
You're like a toolbox? Wait, no, that was Eli. He was like, a toolbox. I'm like, wait a second, you weren't here. You weren't here. Um, no, man, the whole thing with Punk, what is it now? 2-1, two CM
Two to
Punk and one
one.
2-1 CM Punk.
Like I'm just curious on how this is gonna keep going.
I don't know, but it has to. It has to. You mean
Yeah,
to tell
but
me that you're done with?
Punk said, after this, it is on to the belt.
And
I know we got a long ways. I know we got a long ways to go until next April, but I don't think it's going to happen then. I don't think it's going to happen this year at WrestleMania, this coming year.
no, Mania set, bro. Mania set. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Well, remember he said that he was done with Drew after the first one, and what happened?
Well, Drew
Drew beat
came
the
back up.
Drew beat the crap out of him. So, um, I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. And hey, you just said it. Punk said, "I will." After this, I'm going straight for the title. Didn't Punk cost Drew the title?
Mhm.
Didn't Punk cost Drew all those things? Now it's gonna be the other way around. As long as I'm around, you ain't gonna be champion. They got storylines for days with those two. They really do.
Yeah.
I'm ready for it. Phenomenal match. I'm gonna be a little Dave Meltzer.
5.5 out of 4.
4.9
Out of what?
out of 5.
Okay.
It's 5 stars.
Well, you know. I don't know if I can
Yeah.
go that high because they didn't go on top of the cage. They didn't do anything like historically. So I'd
I
be
was
like
be I was
4.2.
be Dude, I said I was being Meltzer.
Okay.
It's funny. I'm looking at the computer and that's what his Drew like this, go like this. What the? Oh man. Next match of the night was Bailey challenging Nia Jax for the WWE Women's Championship. Like I said, I was still intrigued. I was still watching, but the botches on that match, ooh, botchamania, bro.
I kind of glared out, to be honest with you,
Oh,
until like I knew it was going to be the time that Tiffy was coming in,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then my attention was back. And Tiff, even Tiffany had a big botch. Or Bailey didn't play off getting hit by the briefcase the first time because,
That was a huge one.
yeah,
Um, yeah, I mean, there's not really much to talk about that match. At least from my end. Um, we knew Nia was gonna win. The story is not Bailey and Nia. The story is, Tiffy and Nia.
hmm
But the way the match ended, I was like, all right, enough with the teasing. Like, what's gonna happen? You know? So I don't know when the catch in is gonna happen, but it's gonna happen soon.
I
It
like
has
how
to happen soon.
I like how Nia was wearing red and she did Kane came up.
All right. See, you said Kane. I said Nia Taker. Nia Taker. But something that before the match started, they were at the VIP suite.
hmm
Do you remember that?
No, I didn't see that.
So they were in the suite, right? And um Kathy was talking to Naomi and Bianca and Jade. And Naomi is like, "Oh, my girl, Bailey, wishing her luck, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. Um, like I got your back." And Bianca is like, And Kathy goes like, "You got something to say to that?" And she goes, "Good luck." I was like, oh, wait a second. Are we seeing some heelish Bianca Belair here going on? That would be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that.
Yep.
We talked about that. So, um, actually, it's kind of messed up. That was the most interesting thing that happened in that, segment match, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Besides Tiffy being out there, because
I wonder how the ref feels getting pancaked.
Jessica,
Yeah.
the referee,
Yeah.
yeah, it was okay. Next match.
Damien Priest and Flynn. Finn.
Why do you keep saying Flynn? We're not at work, bro.
And Finn.
Damien Priest versus Finn Balor.
Yeah, he should have
That
kept the bag
was,
on his face.
huh?
He should have kept the bag over his head.
That's fucked up. Um, Another match that was phenomenal. I think that the match had a lot of, you know, back and forth and the Jesus. I don't want to say it like this because obviously and everybody that listens knows that I'm a huge Damien Priest fan. But once again, you had Finn, Carlito, JD all come in, help out,
Mm-hmm.
and Priest still
One.
whooped them. Like how much? Like okay, so what are you trying to say about the Judgment Day?
That the new Judgment Day is nothing anymore. It's it's on the down spin.
Could be, but
Or it's gonna be going to do battle elsewhere. Or the battle is coming elsewhere to Judgment Day.
oh yeah, we know that's happening soon too. That's
Unless
happening
they
really soon.
unless they go after Damien and Rhea. I don't see that though.
No, too popular with the fans right now.
Yeah.
Too popular with the fans. I don't think the White Six are going to go for Priest and Rhea yet. But here here's something that I took from the press conference from Damien. Uh, he didn't look happy at all. You didn't see the press conference, didn't you?
I was eating. I didn't eat all
Uh,
day, so I was eating. I was making something to eat.
yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch it again. I'm not even gonna get into it, but because I gotta watch it again. Just his body language, everything. He didn't look happy. Somebody had like the commentator came out and was like, "Hey, Joel, Lambeojo, Boricua, wepa," and Damien just stood like this, like didn't even acknowledge it. I was like, "Oh, shit." And you know, talking about the Royal Rumble, he's like, "I haven't even gotten my rematch yet." Like, yeah, of course that's part of what I want to do. You know, I still got a lot to do. There's the Rumble. I've never been the IC champion. I still got stuff to do. But yeah, but I really never got my rematch either. And I'm like, you're sounding kind of pissed off right now, bro. So, but yeah. So with that being said, I think that again, I got to look at it again. I don't know, something was off from the way it wasn't his usual interview. Like he's used to be friendlier even when he was in the Judgment Day. You know what I mean? So I was like, something's off here. So who knows? The only time he
Well,
smiles
I
is when
mean,
he's
Rhea didn't win, so you couldn't be too happy.
no. They asked him about that. They asked him about it, and he's like, they expected them to do something dirty. They didn't expect Raquel to come back, which it was called by us. You
Well,
know, you
did
or
we
me.
call that?
Okay.
I mean,
A couple of weeks ago.
I said it was gonna end in a disqualification.
Nah, but we did discuss Raquel. When
Yeah,
Lynn,
I think
it
that
was
was
it,
before SummerSlam.
was it?
Yeah.
Hey, still happened.
Wait,
No, it wasn't that long ago. I gotta go back to the old one. Probably the one before last week. The last one we did
yeah.
before all the overtime when I went on vacation. So yeah, they asked him about that, and he said that he just can't wait to see what Liv is gonna do to them now. I mean, Rhea's gonna do it to both of them. So, but yeah, booha. Damien Priest with the win. With the win. I'll give that a B plus since the numbers for you are like a B plus.
I agree with that.
Okay. Women's World Championship match. Even though we kind of already Liv Morgan.
Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Liv Morgan retains her title against Rhea Ripley.
Due to a disqualification.
Due to disqualification by the returning Raquel Rodriguez. It's good to see Raquel. I love Raquel. Raquel is awesome. Um,
So wait, let's get into this. You know, what did I say before the match even started? And I called it.
you
I
did.
said, did anybody ever exit the cage? And then sure enough, I'm like, Dominic's gonna pick the lock. But I mean, when they started raising the cage, I didn't even see a lock on the cage. So
It didn't have a lock.
yeah,
It didn't have a lock. He was just sitting there because he's afraid of the heights.
yeah.
Uh, gotta give him props though. Gotta give him props. That. I would have.
With a
I would have
chain
been like,
wrapped around. Yeah.
yeah. I would have been like, no. Hey, you need to do this. No, no, not doing it. But I gotta stop. Really, really stop looking at Rhea's face when she's walking into the ring because man, that girl gives you mixed feelings. Well, she's gorgeous, but um, the way that she was coming out, I'm like, oh, she's winning. She's winning because she's like super happy, like the way she's looking at Liv and everything. I was like, hmm, what the hell? But no, she lost. But that was a good match. Um, I like the fact that Rhea's very dominant. I
Hmm.
love, absolutely love heel Liv Morgan, the way she sells. Like legit. Like every time Rhea would hit it, she'll be like, look at there. But, oh. So yeah, no, 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 no. It was a great match. Absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. Go ahead. I'm
What?
waiting
I'm
for you.
not bringing it up.
You're not bringing it up?
I can't. Just because
Why
I don't
not?
know. Even though McAfee would have said it.
McAfee would have said it.
Yeah.
Well,
And I
I'm
said,
gonna say it.
you can say it. You can
I'm gonna
say it.
say
I
it.
can't say it.
We're going through the match. Match is going on, which is actually a pretty good match. And Dirty Dom, as predicted by you before the match even started. picked the lock, the imaginary lock, and opened the door. He, I don't know how the hell it happened because it would happen so quick, but he got tangled with by a chain.
Yeah, I don't even know how the chain got around his leg. They didn't
Yeah,
chain him in there, did they?
no. I mean, I guess I have to go back and look at it. But yeah, no, he was hanging, and Rhea goes up to the ref and goes, "I
I need
need
a minute.
I need 1 minute. I'll come back and handle this. I need 1 minute." And the referee goes, "Okay, okay." Gets out of the ring, goes to the side, takes out a candlestick, and I lost it when I saw that candlestick. I lost it because that was you. My man was a freaking Mexican piñata. Oh my God. I was like, there's no way WWE being so stereotyping.
Oh, he did. He has been coming out in the lowrider lately too,
But
just
that's
like
because
Eddie.
they're doing the new toy, the
Yeah.
lowrider, WWE lowrider. But bro, I was dying. I'm like, there's no way they're doing this, dude. Legit. With I was like, no, come on, dude. She beat the living crap out of him, but you can tell that you can hear that he had something protecting him because it wasn't such. Trust me, I've been hit.
Dude, he
I'll show
wears
you.
the no. He always wears like the rib cage, like the rib cage protectors the QBs wear. He always wears that.
Oh,
He's frail. See his
dude,
legs? They're like he misses leg day. I shouldn't be talking. I don't go to the gym, but his arms are like spaghetti.
I haven't seen a gym in God knows how long.
He looks like Cody Rhodes did when Cody Rhodes was his age.
Yeah,
Like no
yeah.
muscles.
Cody Rhodes. I mean, Cody Rhodes ain't big, but he's built.
Yeah.
And quite honestly, Dominic is the future for pro wrestling. You know he's gonna be up there soon. Well, not soon, but he'll get there.
He's got 10 more
Years from
years.
now, we're gonna be like the new WWE World Champion is gonna be Mr. Pinata over here, Mr. Dirty Sanchez. So yeah, phenomenal match with Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. Um, the way that everything from top to bottom, the match was great. I recommend anybody to watch it, especially just to see Liv Morgan's expressions because they were great.
Yep.
Um, well, we get a segment. Michael Cole at the beginning, I don't know, somewhere throughout the show, he makes an announcement that Triple H is coming out with a major announcement,
A major historic
historic.
announcement.
Um, we get Triple H in the ring. He starts talking, and then they kind of zoom out a little bit. You see the podium with a belt being covered. I got excited as fuck, bro. I even got up. I was still sitting down. I got up, was standing right in front of the TV, super excited to hear what was gonna happen. I'm thinking, bro, we're getting the what Joel was calling for, the WWE Women's
Wing.
Intercontinental title, or like exactly, you were gonna say it.
The wing
Cody's been
championship.
begging the win. Yep, and I'm like, bro, this is gonna be great. Saturday night's main event is coming back. Cody's gonna get his Wind Eagle belt, and then at that time, I said they pulled out the ugliest belt I've ever seen in my life with the most stupidest concept I've ever heard. Champion versus champion, whoever wins gets that belt. First of all, it looks like an AEW belt. It looks like the AEW belt, the design a little bit. But after a bit, I started Googling, going on X, and I was looking. The belt is not that ugly, to be honest with you.
He's
You
really
know,
big.
it like AEW.
Yeah.
It's like
It's like
so.
24 inches high.
So it's gonna be that's not just belt.
Whose belt?
Oh yeah,
Whose belt?
right? Nia Jax.
Why is it her belt?
Because there's no way that Liv Morgan's gonna beat her.
Oh, yeah, we know that.
So and then you're gonna have Cody Rhodes, as we stand right now. Cody Rhodes versus Gunther,
Maybe.
which ain't gonna be Sammy.
You never know.
Stop. That's why he's on Monday Night
They changed. Heavyweight championships have changed on Raw in the past.
Raw. Yeah,
Many, many, many moons ago.
no, not really. It changed not that long ago when
Oh, yeah.
the Miz was WWE champion for a week. That shit pissed me off.
But it's just that, like, they don't have the Night of the Champions anymore, right? They don't have
No,
that PLE. That's what the Crown Jewel is now. They
yeah,
replaced it.
yeah. I'm gonna get to something right after this because I just saw something, and you know sold me because I sent it on the voice. You probably didn't hear it, but I'm gonna go after this. So we get the World Heavyweight Champion come out, Gunther, come out and talk about all this stuff, the legend, blah blah. Sees Goldberg, tells Goldberg, "Hey, a couple of weeks ago I said that you were my favorite. I lied," type deal. Some BS. Like you suck, pretty much. And then says like pretty much like nothing to Goldberg. He just wanted to talk to Goldberg's son, Gage.
Mm-hmm.
I hope he's a better father than he was a wrestler, which prompted Goldberg to come up, blah blah blah. If you listen to the press conference, which you didn't, we're gonna get Goldberg versus Gunther.
I don't know, man. I just don't think. I don't think Goldberg's up to it.
What?
I just don't
Oh,
think it'd
what?
be a good match. I don't think it'd be a good match.
Nobody said it was gonna be a good match, but it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. Now, wait, hold on a second. Huh? Now you got me thinking here for a bit because Goldberg primarily wrestles the Saudi events, which would mean that he would be fighting Gunther. And if he's fighting Gunther, that means that Gunther won't be the World Heavyweight Champion,
Which means
which means that
the title changed hand on Monday.
now, unless Goldberg comes in and costs Gunther the title, no, no. Man, let's see now. No, no.
I don't think they'll have Sammy and Rhodes. Mm, I mean, I don't think that'd be a main event for Crown Jewel.
No. It don't matter who it is. Actually, you know what? It does make sense because Cody ain't losing to Gunther.
No. Maybe. You never know.
I hate it when Papa H call me. We need to talk. We need to discuss this. Where we going with this? 'Cause
Eight
right now
six
you got me.
seven five three zero nine.
Yeah, 8, 6, 7, 5. So anyway, so yeah, so we get that. Now, main event time. Main event. We get the return of our tribal chief,
OTC.
OTC.
And I must say, his band was much better than Cody's band.
Yes. That's why when that kid who suspended again sent that message saying, "Oh, longest entrance," I'm like, "That's the greatest entrance of all time."
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know that was for Cody. To be honest with you, it didn't even sound like Cody shit to be at the
I
beginning.
know. Not until they're like the like that part.
Yeah, no. So yeah, that match was what I thought it was gonna be. It was gonna be, the back and forth, um, Cody Rhodes was gonna be the Ricky Henderson of the match, where he takes all the beatings and everything, and then Roman was gonna be the Robert Gibson, come in and clean house. That's exactly what it was. It was one of
Mm-hmm.
those old school, champion gets beat up, and then the save and blah, and then the little back and forth and everything. The one thing that I that gets me is that, and we discussed a few times already how Rikishi's been very vocal lately. Well, one of the things that he said was that WWE is rushing Jacob, and I was like, oh, shut up! Like you just probably because it's not Jay or Jimmy or Solo, like somebody else. You see the bling bling going away.
Mm-hmm.
After today, I have to say that I agree with him. You know, went through the barricade, took a crossroad, the WWE Champion's finishing move, and he got up. So where did you go from here now? With Jacob, he literally did took a shit ton of punishment, and all he did was like a dog, well, like a wet dog, like okay, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying?
He's a superhuman.
Yeah, but now come on. So okay, so what? But what's gonna happen? How do you defeat him? Where do you go with him from here now? If he took a crossroad on the outside, got up, doesn't that make him a contender for the WWE title?
If he would have pinned Cody.
I don't mean shit no more. That's old school stuff. Um,
And then there was a special. Well, Cody went off the top rope, and he said, "It's all you from here, Roman." And went off the top rope and splashed into Fatu through the table. And
that was
then
that was stupid.
a few minutes later, in enters one of the Usos, Jimmy.
The
Oh, the
the
Tongos
champions came
first?
in first. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the tag team champions.
Yeah,
Tangaloa.
I'm not talking about them. We knew they were gonna come,
Yeah. So they came out, and then
and then Jimmy came out in his usual bandana and hoodie out of the crowd and took care of them.
that was I popped. I'm not gonna lie, I popped. I'm like, yo, you did too. You sent a
I
message,
know I did.
Jimmy, Jimmy.
I like his shirt. I like the shirt. They
They're
not
not.
the ones.
They're not the
So,
ones.
so I wonder if it's gonna happen for Survivor Series.
Which one?
Jay, I don't think so.
I don't know.
Maybe for the War Games, but I don't think they're gonna tag up again unless they make him a double champion.
Yeah. Um, I don't know. I like where I do like where they're going with the storyline with KO and Randy. Now I gotta watch Friday
Yeah, I didn't see it either.
because I forgot to switch it from Fox to USA,
USA.
and it hasn't recorded the last two SmackDowns. But let's not jump ahead. So Jimmy comes out, does his thing, you know, kicks Solo. No, he didn't kick Solo.
He
He
didn't
kicks
touch Solo.
no, he kicked Tangaloa.
Tama and the
Yeah.
Tongas.
So Roman Spears Solo gets the win. One, two, three. Very emotional moment for them.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, Roman, hug it out. You know, they're happy, blah, blah, blah. Stare down between Roman and Cody. Roman and Jimmy leave. Walking out,
Cody has jumped.
gets jumped by the bloodline. And Jimmy's like, come on, Usos, let's go in. You gave me your word. He was like, yo, that was a one-time deal. I laughed at that. I was like, damn, bro. Damn, bro. After the one, two, three, you're done. Roman is like, all right, cool, let's go. They went, handled business. Roman grabbed the belt, gave it to Cody, and he finally acknowledged Cody. Gave him the, like,
Hmm.
okay, you know? What happened next?
The Rock showed up.
You were going to do it, and they decided not to do it.
Yes, no. Oh.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Johnson, Mr. Rocky Maivia.
What? He made a 5 minute appearance?
Not even.
Not even.
Not even.
The crowd popped. He didn't say one word,
All he did,
and I know he did in sign language. But I don't know
he,
what all the other things were
oh no, because
before that.
his match was over. They stopped playing his music, so he's like, one, two, three. The music played, and he's like, looked at Roman like, you're done. Ooh, did I just do that? As my ear is itching. So he's back. Somebody posted pictures of him when he was walking out of the arena with the belt, and he says the final boss is back. But with like a video. I gotta
Hmm.
look at that video. This he said something. I don't know what he said, so I don't. But They're like, yo, The Rock is back. So I want to see. I want to see what the hell's going on right there now. Because with The Rock being back, with The Rock being back, well, that thing is hurting my ears, bro. But with The Rock being back, I've said it like 4 times already.
With
It
the
gives
Rock.
us,
What?
yeah, what?
What?
With The Rock being back,
What?
um, I already said it to you guys. It's gonna be The Rock and Cody, WrestleMania. I mean,
No.
Royal Rumble, Royal Rumble, and we're gonna finally get The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania. So we get Rock, Roman, WrestleMania, and we get Cody, Cena at WrestleMania.
Oh, you're giving him that title?
Boom. Nah, he'll go after Gunther.
If Gunther still has it.
Listen, I want a rematch between Gunther and Damien. So I want Damien to win the Rumble. That's the only reason that I'm making this. No, that's a lie. Because I love the Royal Rumble. Has been my favorite pay-per-view. I love the Royal Rumble more than I love WrestleMania. I want to see Damien win the Rumble.
Hold on. No. We're going to step back. All right, because this is the first time that everybody's going to hear this. But it's the second time that we hear this. I just have a question before I ask it. Or say it. Cena tied with
Flair,
Flair for the WWE Championship?
world titles.
Okay.
They're claiming Ric Flair to be a 16-time world champion. Ric Flair is more than a 16-time.
Yeah.
So,
So, we heard the other night of the plan that my counterpart, Tila, has. He's a big Cena fan. He loves
hmm
Cena. Um, he is saying Cena's gonna come back,
hmm
which is we know it's his final year.
correct.
He's gonna win the Royal Rumble,
hmm
and then he's gonna win the championship and retire a champion,
As a
which
17-time world
would
champion.
put him over Ric Flair, which Ric Flair wants.
Tila shocked me when he said that because Tila used to watch wrestling when he was younger, back in his home country. He said it. He always says it all the time. He
Mm-hmm.
says, "Yo, you can talk about any wrestler and nobody knows who they are. You say John Cena anywhere in the world, and you know." So, Tila, I gave you credit, brother, my friend, my brother. You, that was a good one. I was not expecting that from him, and he was very adamant that that's what's gonna happen. So, if it does happen, Papa H, add him to the payroll. So,
And this is fitting the WWE title because I think that's the one that Cena held the most.
eh, I think it's a combination of the two. A little, I think you're right, but he spent a lot of years in SmackDown too when it was the World Heavyweight title. So it kind of, Cena was always mostly a SmackDown guy. So, I'm sure you're right because he had the spinner,
The spinner.
the spinner. So yeah,
The
no,
horrible spinner.
that now everybody carries proudly around
I
that
don't.
that Listen,
The only belt I'm going to be carrying proudly around is that fantasy belt.
good luck with that. Um, so yeah, that's the end of the pay-per-view. The PLE. That's the end of it. It was really good. It was really good. Now, the one thing that obviously you did not hear what I said. You probably missed it. But WWE used to have a pay-per-view called Fastlane.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Fastlane? They haven't had that in a bit. They
I
haven't
thought
had
it
that.
was just in Indy last year. Or was in Toronto last year.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, something
It
like
was
that.
in Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
It was in Pittsburgh last year.
So 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
2023.
Yeah.
It was
So
in Pittsburgh.
yeah. No, you're right. You're absolutely right. So um, all they shown was a car driving fast. Not even a car, just the headlights and. But everything they showed previously to show in that car was force field.
Are you sure it's Ford's Field?
1,000,000%. I know what force field looks like.
Well, I know we know what Ford's Field looks like.
Okay. But here's the other clue. The city of Detroit. Here's something. You want another clue?
Yeah.
The 8 Mile street sign. Hmm. Force field, the city of Detroit, and 8 Mile. And all it said was coming soon.
Fast lane's before the Rumble, right? Yeah.
No, Fastlane's usually in
No, it's
the.
after the Rumble.
Yeah. No. Fastlane is like a main pay-per-view after WrestleMania. Remember, um, Kevin and the one in Detroit, Kevin and Sammy was in the main event defending the titles when they put the hockey jerseys and stuff like that.
Isn't that through SummerSlam? Because I feel we were talking about it. You, Percy, and I were talking about Fastlane either
What?
to or from Detroit.
Wait,
Last year's SummerSlam.
did you?
Yeah, I saw that. I'm thinking,
So keep talking,
yeah.
cause
Because I
something
think
was. Uh
we were
huh.
discussing that at when we went to SummerSlam in Detroit.
Yeah,
I think we were discussing about going to Fastlane in Pittsburgh
yeah.
after SummerSlam. So I believe it's after SummerSlam. So they didn't have it yet. So let me see.
I want to see what Derek just said,
Yeah,
cause if it is true, if it is true, that would explain why did I hate when I can't think of stuff and I'm trying to fill in time. Not trying to fill in time. So before the press conference, um, they call for Triple H, and Triple H goes, um, wait a little bit. He goes like, "Yep, there you go. You just message it right now." Um, he said, "Sorry, I wasn't ready. I got a lot of papers and whatever he said." and said, and
Mm-hmm.
by the way, Cody will not be able to join the press conference today. So my son had just messaged me right now because after the PLE, we went straight to doing the this podcast. My son just messaged me saying that Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes. Now, if I'm saying this on the podcast and it's a lie, I'm a whoop him. Even though he's like 20 something already, I'm a whoop him. Because, um,
um,
um, yeah. So,
well, let me check social media here. Let me Google it. Let me get him on Meta.
yeah. Meta?
Yeah, let me get on Meta. Um, um, well,
Oh,
there's
yeah.
nothing on Meta.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at it right now. Yep. As Cody was going to walking into his thing. As Cody was walking to his, dude, stop texting. I'm trying to do a podcast here. As, how about that? Dude, we both stay quiet watching it.
So I wonder,
Because
I
of
wonder
what
what
he,
that does for Randy now. Does
uh,
Randy he stay with KO or does he turn on Cody?
that's a good question. Oh, I love breaking news. Breaking news. That's a good question because we were just gonna say that about we discussed the
Survivor
last
Series.
Survivor Series last week how that's when Cody was gonna get betrayed by Kevin Owens. Obviously, it happened now. So, dude, I don't know what's going on because obviously, if Cody's attacked, I mean, with Cody being attacked by Kevin Owens, that means that more than likely we're gonna get a Survivor Series. Stop. Okay,
That opens a spot.
for Jay.
It opens a spot for Jay.
Okay, where's Randy?
I mean, he's still there. I don't see Randy sticking with KO. I didn't see SmackDown, so I don't know how the triple threat ladder match ended. Right? It was KO Randy with the Street Profits and
Yeah, bro.
right.
We need to work day shift, bro. We need to work day shift. This sleeping, this working at night. No sleep, no sleep, no nothing.
I can sleep. I just don't get to. I just didn't get to see SmackDown.
I'm talking about me. I don't sleep.
Okay.
I know you
Well,
do. Don't say it.
that's why they make protection.
Shut up. All right. So this was supposed to be a short one. We're in an hour already. So um, let's just
Well, let's let's uh let's take it on to Monday
yeah.
when Tweedledee and Tweedledoo will join us if they join us.
Harry and Lloyd are not gonna join us. They always say they do, but Harry and Lloyd are not gonna join us. I gotta update some graphics. You know what? I am. Fuck that. So, with that being said, um, I hope you enjoy this. I mean, you guys gotta understand, Cal and I. We just like to talk, and that's why we do this. So, uh,
And I'm not a big talker, so if I'm talking, I must enjoy it.
yeah, then yeah, he isn't because like the whole week I had to tell him, yo, what's the fuck's wrong with you? He was quiet at work. Well, you good? You good? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounded like Sacho Bob. Thank you for understanding and getting that reference. All right, guys. Appreciate you. We'll see you on Monday for our Monday Night Raw recap with some football twisted in there. And I'm not DraftKings no
Man,
more.
we're not going to talk about baseball because I don't want to talk about it. See ya.
Why not? I mean, my Yankees won. What happened to Philly?
They were winning, and then I turned bad blood on.
Where?
They were
Where?
winning, and then I turned bad blood on, and then I don't know what happened.
You know what? I don't want to say anything. I don't want to start another conversation, but all I gotta say is this. Alabama, I like you, the football team. What you did last week to Georgia, you cost me. You cost me.
And then what you didn't do against Vanderbilt, you cost him. You cost him. Is that
Congratulations,
where you're going with
Vanderbilt.
it?
Congratulations, Vanderbilt. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a good one, guys. Bye. Peace.
See ya.